2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round one of the Ace Championship is about to begin. Welcome everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. Rich, it's a big day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. What do they have on their mind as they take this next step?
Probably a lot of nerves going through their entire body. Their mind is racing for sure. It's just soaking it all in, knowing this is the first step, hopefully, for a fantastic career on the PGA Tour. It's exciting. It can be overwhelming at times, but I can promise you this, they're never going to forget this moment for the rest of their days.
Let's go out to the first hole.
All right, I'm actually playing for the first round now. Oh, shit shot.
I like the looks of this. Second shot here on the first. That's a pretty good shot right there. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. That
Oh my
one
God.
comes up short. The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second.
That's what happens when you just don't do anything.
Let's
You
take
just
a look
start
at
a
the par
game
5 seconds.
and not
Yeah,
practice
you
at
miss
all.
those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
This shot from about 210 yards away.
Why would I not go for this? What the hell? I'm gonna hit it here and it's gonna bounce. Hopefully. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Setting up here with a long putt. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Oh,
That was close. And a 4-footer left. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. Time
All right,
now for a
take
par
it.
3.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
A putt of 14 feet.
This for a birdie run.
That
Oh.
one just rolls by. And just this short one left for
I wonder
par.
if it's my game. When I was playing last night,
Here's
they
a look
kept
at the updated leaderboard.
stuttering and
He is in a tie for second.
I don't know.
On the tee on the 4th hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Driving a par 4, we might see it.
Nice.
What a drive that was on a par 4 on the green. Wow.
It's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
This is looking like a 40-footer.
Tremendous lag
Eh.
putt.
It most certainly was. Just didn't quite read enough break into that one, but he doesn't have much left for the birdie.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole.
The fifth at TPC Boston is a clever par 4, but you have to be mindful of the length of your tee shot.
You do. He's got a little bit of a run out here at the very end, but
That
most
fucking
players
dress
won't have
shoes
to
on.
worry about it. Just the long players. And from there, second shot goes to a green that sits a little bit from right to left on you. There's a little small collection area in the middle of the green on the left-hand side that we'll see a lot of golf balls end up at.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. This shot is about 140 yards out. This is beautiful to watch.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The sixth hole at TPC Boston, not too dissimilar to 5. You've really got to position your tee ball.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
Standing over his second shot. Not a bad play, that one. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Oh,
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. And tapping it in for par. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
For those that find the fairway, missing that fairway bunker in the middle layup zone wise, not a problem. If you hit in the rough, uh-oh, we got issues now. Put yourself in position for your third with a good third shot. You can control the spin to a green that sits up above you just slightly. Still a wonderful birdie opportunity, even if you can't reach it in 2.
come on. Get up there. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2. Big sweeping hooking putt.
Yes.
Oh,
what a
nice.
putt. That is worthy of another look.
Let's see if they have better replays.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Not me, and I fucking
Let's
hit it.
take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
This is a 5-iron.
Ooh.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Henny, what more can you tell us?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
He makes the putt and extends his lead. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
This is on a fantastic line. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row. Maybe the start of a hot streak.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
A good result there, as he is now 7 under par. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
What an aggressive play. Oh, it's target practice right now. Look at that beauty. Another birdie. 6 of them on the day. Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard.
The 11th is a par 3 playing slightly up the hill, which requires a very well-struck iron shot.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
There no wind in this game?
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, that was so close to going in. Good look at a birdie here. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
I just
Okay,
noticed there's
steady on
no
the
wind
leaderboard after
direction
that
or
hole.
nothing.
Some of the most noticeable improvements at TPC Boston in the redesign by Gil Hance starts here at the par 4 12th.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
Yeah, it's left.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Currently 10 under for the event. The 13 is part of another strong collection of par 4s. This one works back up the hill.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot here. Fairway moves from right to left, so keep it
Oh,
down the
God.
left-hand side as best possible. Second shot back uphill to a green that is surrounded by some really deep, nasty, mean bunkers.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. The 14th at TPC Boston is a dogleg right to left, downhill. The tee shot is your paramount position.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Well struck. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Still in the lead now after that hole. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's only the first round.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that, so driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
This shot is about 130 yards from the hole. What a beautiful leave right there. Now this putt for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
This
He
is a
didn't like
7
that one.
iron on the way.
This one's looking pretty good.
That was the right club on the green and pin high. 3 feet remain.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Did he not just... hit it? Yeah, definitely looks like he didn't like that shot, but I did.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. It's a double-digit lead for our featured player, up by 10. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman. The base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
Okay, that's gonna play. Henny, how tricky is this one?
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
Looking good. They're going to get it really close.
And it drops in. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
You fucking rapping.
Now to 18, a par 5.
A speed slot down the left-hand side. Go ahead and try and find that one from there. You're going to have just a long iron, maybe a hybrid for your second shot. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
Keep it going. Roll, roll. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Here's the third shot.
This is gonna go terrible.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Man, that was a good shot. A chance to save par. Time to go sign your card and get something to eat. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round one, and he finds himself in first place.
Not bad.
I know none of
whatsoever,
those
but
people.
Still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give